morning, everyone. We are here once again with another installment of Tai Chi with Alyse. And we are lucky enough today to also have an extra Tai Chi person. Charles is here. So you'll be able to see both of them doing their exercises. And Alyse will talk about some of the advantages to doing Tai Chi and how it can help you in your daily life. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Thank you for being here, Alyse, and I'll let you do your thing.
Good morning. Here we go again with our warm-ups. So we begin with our feet shoulder width apart, toes pointing straight ahead. Get the knees in alignment. Sit down. If you've been watching week after week, you should be catching on to things by now. But if not, it's a good place to start. You want to notice where you're holding your tension and let it go. Just relax. Knees are slightly bent. So as we begin, we do our roll downs. We inhale. We stand up. We drop the chin to the chest. Don't lock your knees. Roll down. Arms hang free. And just go to what's comfortable. Don't force anything. Beginning at the base of the spine, inhale and roll up, stacking the vertebrae. Chin stays tucked. Head comes up last. We sit down. Inhale, stand up, drop your chin to your chest, and roll down once again. And keep breathing. Don't hold your breath. And roll back up. Very slowly. Head comes up, sit down. And the third one. The breathing is done through the nose. And roll up. Try to get the breath down to the lower lobes of the lungs. And then we go left. Inhale, stand up. Just turn to what's comfortable. And roll down. And roll back up. Press down in both feet. Head comes up, turn to the front, sit down. And stand up and turn right, chin to chest, roll down. And roll back up. Pay attention to your feet. You don't want to roll on the sides of your foot. Head comes up, turn, sit down. And to the left for the second time. Exhale down. And inhale back up. Sit down. And we turn to the right, chin to chest, roll down. And roll back up. Turn, sit down. And the third time. To the left. And roll up. To the right. Last one. comes up, turn to the front, and sit down. Then we'll carry tiger to the mountain. So again, we're just gently sitting down. We're going to raise the hands very slowly, completely overhead. Palms turn to face. That's a big stretch. Exhale. Hands come down, palms up to the shoulders. Palms turn over. We squat down. Pick up our big tiger. Inhale up. And the hand that's closest to you goes over the top of the other one, and the hands separate. And again, big deep breath. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale as the hands separate. Third one. And we lower the hands. And that brings us to raise hands. We do raise hands 3 times. If it helps you relax, keep doing it 6 times, 9 times, and multiples of 3. So once again, we want to make sure the toes are pointing straight ahead, feet are shoulder width or hip width, knees are slightly bent. The hands are on the 2 imaginary column of air. The tailbones drop, pointing straight down. Take all the sway out of that lower lumbar. Relax your shoulders. And the ears should be in alignment with the shoulders. That brings the crown of the head lifted up by a fine silken cord. So as you feel your feet, you press down in the feet and the hands float up, shoulder height, like water dripping off your fingers. Drop your elbow tips, extend your fingers. Inhale as they draw back. And exhale. It's like you're pressing down on those 2 columns of air. And again, get that breath slow and low. Third set. Then we'll get in our basic posture and we'll stand for a few breaths. So as we inhale, the hands float up. Drop the elbows, extend the fingers. Feel your feet. Get the knees in alignment, hips over ankles, shoulders over hips, ears over shoulders. Put a gentle smile on your face. Pick a focal point or half close your eyes. And deep breathe. Notice where you're holding your tension, let it go. Try to still the mind, still the body. Focus on the breathing. The stomach gently puffs out on the inhale, and as you exhale, it presses toward the back. And don't force your breath, just let it come natural. Relax. When you come to an inhale, we'll draw the hands back and let them float down once again. We can do a little side to side. So the weight goes left. Right hand goes to the left hip, left hand to right kidney, palm out. Shift right. Turn the whole torso. Really feel that weight shift. There we go. Gently tapping the kidneys. Then of course that brings us to standing on one foot. So we'll do this several different ways. You can hang on to a countertop, a chair, put your fingers up against the wall, or just keep the ball of the foot in contact with the floor. So as I shift into my right, my left toe turns out on a 45-degree angle and shift left. Get that knee in alignment so it's pointing in the same direction. The right foot comes forward. Now you can keep the tip of the toe on the floor, but you can also raise that foot off of the floor as the hands come up. Pick a focal point. Then we'll step down right on the 45. Get everything lined up, all the weight on that leg. It's like a post, like a fence post. And we'll try it on this side. One side will go better than the other. Foot in the air just dangles. And then we step down. Now this time, both feet are pointing straight ahead, back to our shoulders width. The hands are on the two imaginary column of air. As I shift the weight into the left, I bring the tip of that right toe forward, and then I touch and back. And forward and back. You can freely swing that leg, or you can keep touch, touch. You can even touch in the middle. And we step down onto the right. Get that toe pointing straight ahead. And we'll try it on this side. And again, don't forget to breathe. One side goes better than the other. And step down. Then the last one is a little more challenging. It's called Golden Pheasant, stands on one leg. So as I shift into my right, again, the left toe turns out, pivoting on the heel, 45 degrees. Shift left. Bring that right foot forward. Now the left hand stays on the column of air, and the right hand comes up with the right leg right in front of your nose. And you can keep the tip of the toe on the floor, or hang on. Sit down. And then we shift into the right. Get that foot on a 45. And this is a posture from our form. You want to try to get that left thigh parallel to the floor, not above. And then we step down again. So, as we continue on, once again, you want your toes in alignment, toes point straight ahead, and we'll do a little bit with our spinal twists. Basic posture. Tailbones drop, shoulders relaxed, crown of the head suspended to the heavens. And we come back into our raised hands, basic stance. Palms turn to face. We're going to open the right hand and look at it. Left hand stays stationary, trying to get the arms in a straight line. Exhale and close. Use your breath once again. Inhale. Exhale. Second set on the right. Make sure that you only go to what's comfortable. You don't want to feel any pain. Exhale back. Open the left. And exhale, return. Third set. To the right. And close. And the left. And close. Keeping the arms up, we're going to go into our circle palms. Weight goes into the right. We're at the number 3 of an imaginary clock. As I shift left, left hand circles down, right hand passes in front of the face. Now the weight's in the left. Shifting right, right hand circles down. And we just try to feel that weight shifting from one leg into the other. A slight turn of the torso propels the arms. So when one part of the body moves, the whole body moves as one unit. Notice where you're holding tension, let it go. Relax your hands, your feet, back, shoulders, hips. And back we come to where we began. And we let the hands float down. Then the next exercise is hold the ball, left and right. It prepares you for some basic postures in our form work. And our form is the short form from Chen Man Ching, Yang style. So there you go. So once again, we begin with the feet shoulder width apart. Get the knees in alignment. We're going to shift into the left, hold the ball on the right. Pick up that right toe, turn 90 degrees, drop the toe, shift the weight. Weight comes back into the left, pick up the right toe, pivot back to the front on the heel, shifting right, hold the ball left. Turn out that left toe. Don't let the knee overextend over the toe as you shift into the left. Weight comes back. Shifting left, ball goes right. And we try to do this with a fluid motion. Weight comes into the right, left toe turns back into the right, and one more set. Weights left, the ball's right. Back. Weight goes right, the ball goes left. And back to center. Then the next one is part the wild horse's mane, left and right. So we begin with our basic posture. Really get all that sway out of that lower lumbar. Helps your back relax. So we shift left, we hold the ball right. Turn out the right toe, 90 degrees. Drop the toe, shift the weight. Watch that right knee. We're going to peel up that left foot. Place it heel toe, straight ahead. And we shift left, turning in that right toe to a 45-degree mark there. Right hand's on the column of air. Left hand is in what we call our ward-off position. Don't let the left knee extend over the left toe. Then we hold the ball left, all the weights left. Pivot on the ball of the right foot. Now take a step with that right foot, heel toe. And we ward off, turning in the left toe 45 degrees. Left hand goes down to the column of air. And we repeat. Hold the ball right, pivot left, step forward, and part the wild horse's mane. So the right foot's on a 45, left foot's pointing straight ahead. Knees are in alignment. Hold the ball left, pivot on the ball of the right foot, step for shoulders width, and ward off. Hold the ball right, pivot left, step, and ward off. And the last one, hold the ball, pivot right, step, and ward off. Left hand's on that column of air. And then we'll just come back to center. So then we'll do a little bit with dragon walk. I can't take too many steps forward and back because of the camera angle. But the hands are placed in alignment with our dantian, just below the navel. The feet are pointing straight ahead. We're on 2 rails of a train track. As I shift into the left, I peel up that right foot. Lift the heel, lift the toe, place the heel, place the toe, then shift the weight. Left heel peels up. Place the left foot. We're on 2 rails of a train track. And I'll take one more step because of the camera. Then we go back. Shift left. Now the right ball of the foot lifts the heel. Place the ball, place the heel, get it in a good place, then pour the weight into it. Left toe. Place the ball, place the heel, and shift the weight. And last one brings me back to where I began. There's also one more squat we can do. This time the feet are outside of the hips. The hands are in what we call cross hands. As I shift into the left, all the weight's left. The right hand comes out off of the shoulder and the left hand straight ahead. We come back to center and cross our hands. Weight goes right. So it's just a gentle squat. And again in the left. Crown of the head suspended to the heavens so we don't lean. And back. We'll do one more set. Don't forget to breathe. And back we come. Now you can continue with that, or you can just stand and breathe, or you can follow along. So this time as I shift left, I turn the right toe up. Shift back, shifting right, left toe turns up. And back. That'll give you a little more stretch in your hamstring. And breathe. Now if you want more of a challenge, as I shift left, turn the right toe up and touch it. And back. And the other side. We'll try to do 2 more. 2 more sets, that is. Don't forget to breathe. Don't hold your breath. And again. There we go. And we step in, and then we'll do a few closing exercises. Once again, our basic stance, feet are shoulder width, toes point straight ahead. And we'll do one more roll down in this position. Inhale, stand up, chin to chest. Exhale, roll down. Get the toes in alignment. Roll up, beginning at the base of the spine. Chin stays tight. Head comes up last. Sit down. Then we stand up. Bring the right foot halfway in. And we'll roll down in this position. Arms just hang free. Chin stays tucked. And roll back up. Head comes up, sit down. Then we stand up. Now we're going to bring our toes together and our heels apart. The hands will come out in front, and this is just a basic squat, so don't push it. Just go to what's comfortable. When your heels lift off the floor, you've gone far enough. So with a big deep breath in, exhale and squat down. Inhale up. chin to chest, and exhale, roll down in this position. Last one. And roll up. Head comes up. Sit down. And I want to thank you very much for joining me once again, and we'll continue.